welcome again, Wendy Kay, to the show, Trace Drive. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, lazima manze, when is star manze. When I was told about ati Wendy Kay anataka nini, ebu mwambie akuje afanyie hapa. Very fast, very quick.
Thank you so much.
No worries, manze. You're a friend of Trace and we definitely have to embrace you. How are you feeling? How's your week been thus far? It's Wednesday, the 20th day of March. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling grateful, energetic, all the nice things, man.
All the nice things. I like that. Before we get into everything good with what's happening with your music, with your latest achievements, you know, the project of work that was from, you know, last year or 2 years ago, you know, we want to talk about everything. But before we get there, I want us to ice break kidogo too. So Wendy, I want to ask you just, you know, common questions that will get, you know, us knowing about you in a different kind of way. Are you okay with that? Hakuna zile za sijui 3 questions that sijui isn't those friendly ones. Like, listen to this. So congratulations, you just won a lifetime supply of the last thing you bought.
Oh my goodness.
What do you have? A lifetime supply
of chocolate, guys.
I like that.
Yes,
so na chocolate wamekuweza mbaya.
Yes, please.
Kabisa. I see that. Okay, another ice-breaking question. Tell me this. What is the closest time to midnight? Is it 11:55 a.m., 12:06 a.m., 11:50 a.m., or 12:03 a.m.? What is the closest time to midnight?
Kwani we didn't get the memo. Sasa tutanikwa hapa
tu tukijua hivi. Which is the closest time to midnight for you, you would say? Is it 5 minutes before? Is it 5 minutes after? Is it 12:06 or is it 12:03?
Oh my God, I just go with 12:03.
You go with 12:03. Even me kwa hiyo ABCD hapo ningefanya tu piki ponki, father had a donkey died, father died, and take it donkey. Nifike pale nafaa. I like that. And tell me, when it comes to you picking something to watch, be it on Netflix, if you're, you know, going to the movies, what are some of the factors that this movie or this particular thing you're going to watch must have?
I just like watching something I've never watched before.
So something new.
Something new, something different, interesting, crazy plot line that you didn't see coming, you know? I like surprises.
You like surprises. When you say fantasy, comedy, action, drama, docu-series, which category do you think you enjoy the most?
I'd say psychological
thrillers. Where you're one of them ones, eh? Okay, tunajua. I like that. Also, let me ask you this. What's a talent or skill you wish you had? Because me personally, when nikiingia kwa shower, I'm just like, I wish I could sing like Wendy manze. Hii voice yangu ni ya hapa tu kwa shower. So I usually say, I wish I could sing. I wish that was my talent. But you know, God will to bless in other ways. So what would you say for yourself? Maybe what's a talent or skill, you know, you wish you had?
I would say dancing.
Okay.
Akianani, if I could dance.
Wange kutambua hii Nairobi.
I wouldn't stop. I would be dancing everywhere.
Weni kama mimi ndio maana Mungu akutupatia. Exactly. All dance floors in Nairobi zingekuwa zimechangamka mbaya sana. Thank you very much. Wendy is up in studio. Kindly please let us know your social media handles so that guys can interact with you as we are on air right now.
So guys can follow me at Wendy Kay Music. I'm actually live right now on TikTok. So you can follow me there. We interact, you know. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun, manze. At Trace East Africa, let your voice be on the radio. 0722915953 Eldoret, Nakuru, Mombasa. I want to hear from you so that we can get, you know, not only mimi ulize maswali, hata wewe uingililie tujue itakuwa aje, so that you can get to know, you know, some of your faves the right kind of way. So Wendy, tell me, manze, nataka nisikie story yote, manze. I want you to tell me everything about yourself. I want you to let me know, especially when it comes to music, how you fall in love with it, how you get into it. Kwanza tuanze pale nyumbani. Do you come from a musical family background? Watu nyumbani ni musicians ama wase wanafanya those serious jobs? Engineer, doctor.
Actually, my sister is actually studying to be an engineer. Shout out Harriet.
Kabisa.
But I think we have a mix of everyone in the family. We have the artists, we have the serious ones, we have
so
the
it's a mixture. It's a good kind of combination. So how do you unasikia wapi mziki, ama how do you fall in love with music? Or do you remember ukiwa maybe mtoi, were you doing some few stunts pale mtaani when you go Ocha, you know, family gatherings? Just give me a bit of story, Wendy.
So my grandmother told me I can't remember, but she told me when I was very young, probably 2 or 3 years, she'd put Lingala. Me, I'm there forcing my issues to dance, you know. And then she told me whenever I would hear Mbilia Bell or Mpongo Love, I would just watch them.
Yani, you're just in awe.
Yeah, and they're some of my favorite musicians still today.
I love it.
I'd say that's where my love for music started
from. Yeah. And then you grow up kidogo, and then you start maybe watching TV, unaona the beat, unaona some music videos, MTV based. Do you remember some people that you were seeing and you were just like,
yes.
Tell me about that.
Amani, Palm, Sanai Pay,
nice.
Wendy Kimani, all these amazing Kenyan artists. I'm like, wow, if they can do this, I want to be part of that.
I want to be part of that.
It was amazing.
I love that. Yeah. So let me take it back, because for me personally, like some of my talents zilianza kushow when I was in primary, yes, but in high school you get like a different kind of like discovery level, you know, and then people wanakuchocha as you put yourself on kidogo. So I don't know, how was the high school experience for you? Did you ulikuwa unaonyesha wasee nyo hii sauti ya kutoa nyoka pangoni, or were you just maybe still just
I'm still very shy, very shy. I actually found out I could sing. I love music,
yes.
But I found out when I could sing in a very weird way.
Tell me.
To cut the very long story short. Basically, I think we were waiting for the father to come for service.
Okay.
And we were all forced, like every person has to do something on stage.
You need to pass the time.
So I saw everyone is singing, even me, I'm like, okay, even me, I'm
wacha niimbe kamoja. Au kuchukua hymn book.
I wish, because the song I decided to sing last minute was not the right song. It was a Rihanna song, guys. Never do that. But guys, cheered afterwards, and I was like, okay, maybe there's something there. I've never stopped ever since.
Okay. Yeah. Ever since, it's just been work. I like that because that's such an unusual story, because unapata wengine wanasema, I was born, I knew I was gonna do this, sijui nini and blah blah blah. So let's say yes, you discover that yes, I could do something, I could play around with my voice, and does this also come maybe with the writing? Or maybe does writing come a bit later, or how do those two come together and mesh, and then you're like, okay, fine, I've got this, and now maybe let's go this way, or maybe you can tell me about how the two maybe came together in a different kind of way.
I'd say music education is very important.
Okay.
Something that I got into very late, I'd say, in my career. So I joined a school called Sauti Academy.
Okay,
I never thought I could write, but it taught me, about writing, how to write. It's an art. You just don't write for the sake of writing.
Let me ask common fans, we think you guys just write.
No, it's a process, because you have to understand yourself. So through Sauti Academy, I got to meet different artists like Hat the Band.
Nice.
Many different artists where I could study how they approach their art. And for me, it was just self-discovery, taking time, and I'd say I've been writing a lot of songs. Some good, some bad.
Okay, I like that, because I always hear artists talk about, there are just some songs that ni mimi peke yangu nitasikia, nyinyi wengine ngojeni tu, you'll never hear this, but hizi ni zangu peke yangu. So was this maybe let's talk about the first time you maybe go into a studio, or the first time you decide sawa, nimeamua leo ni leo, sema kesho ni muongo. And how does that come about? Do you record something and then it's something good, or do you record and then you shelf it and do others to build up to what you want, or does it all just come naturally all at once?
It's definitely a process. For me, I started as a live performer rather than a studio artist.
Yes.
So transitioning from that to studio was very interesting, very nerve-wracking. But the more you do it, the more you get comfortable, and you just feel it in you. It's like, okay, I feel like this song is ready. I feel like this song is not ready. It maybe needs something. So it's a process.
It's a process. Yeah. And do you remember the first song you wrote?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Uliandikia emotions ilikuwa gani?
Ilikuwa tu kijana tu fulani tu.
Nilikuwa najua. Kuna sasa ni simu alikuwa amefanya maneno yake.
Motivate.
Sometimes as consumers tulikuwa tunasema juzi that sometimes ni vizuri artist wako akipitia ka challenge kidogo, apitie ka heartbreak kama landlord atake kufunga nyumba kidogo tu. After that, big songs, hit songs zinatokea from everywhere. So poleni, but thank you.
It's all part of the process.
It's all part of the process. I'm about to play Niambie. Before I play it for our tracers, maybe you could tell me a bit about Niambie.
Shout out to Njerai. If you know Njerai, she's an amazing queen. We got to do this song with Lemmy all the way in Kilifi. Ooh. We did the song in like 30 minutes. I think we were like, let's
Vibes.
do it. We go to the beach. So I hope guys love Niambie. One of my favorite songs.
My goodness me. When good music hits you, you know what Bob Marley said. No pain at all. This is Trace Drive with me, Neville. And of course, I have the queen, Wendy Kay, up in studio. And we're definitely having a good time right here.
Listening to Trace Drive with Neville.
And yes, me, your Vibes Ambassador, Naona Mashame come through all the way from Kiambu town. Na pia nisisahau Marcus, watu wetu Eldoret inside in the place. 36 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. Let me ask you this, Wendy. Wendy, do you think you're someone who holds grudges?
Okay, honestly, it depends.
Mtu akiwa amechukua maybe tuseme that one piece of item of clothing kwa closet yako ambayo unapenda sana na hajarudisha, but uko nje kwa Insta anatesa.
Tell me, I have very many sisters.
You know, it's a common problem.
Wow, I think that is the number one
thing. The closet
you just accept. It's like you prepare yourself for future. You know someone will take something in future. It's okay.
You accept it, you move on. I like that. And let me ask you about this. There's a new kind of revolution in the sound of Kenya. There's new sounds, urban tone. There's new artists every single day. What do you think of all these things that are going on in the music Kenyan scene right now?
All I can say is it's our time.
It's our time.
It's finally our time. It's literally happening. I mean, look at Bien, who's opening doors for us, touring. You know, I think even Heart also have a show in Australia. So many artists are slowly moving out, and that's a good sign. So, yeah, it's a good time to be a Kenyan artist.
Yes, it is for sure. Even I was seeing, the probability of the Grammys coming to Africa, and guys were asking, itahostiwa wapi, itafanywa nini? So we're up there when it comes to, the music conversation, na kile wase wanasema, and many different things. And we know when it comes to music also, a big thing is collaboration. Tell me about your process of collaboration. You've collaborated with amazing artists on your projects, on singles. You're featured on some amazing Kenyan artist kind of projects, and of course music. Tell me about collaboration. What do you think about it? And what are some of the things or the tricks that you use when you want to bring in artists to your own music and to your own world?
I'd say it's all about, I guess, understanding. You can't just force your way on someone else or the other artist to force their way on you. So I think it's just understanding each other, having a common goal, being open to each other's opinions, and just have fun at the same time. Yeah, and I think when I went to Nigeria for the Music Business Academy recording camp, it was very intense. We had 9 artists. We were 9 artists in total. So collaborating in that kind of setting was it was very
quite a
interesting.
Challenge.
Yeah, but we came up with amazing music.
Amazing music and amazing things. I like that. And when you talk about such collaborations, one of the artists that you have collaborated with is man like Steph Capella. When I look at your Instagram, I see people like Ben Soul, Mviri, and all these people. They are tagging you, and they're linking you. And when I talk to them also personally, they're like, there are a few artists we look forward to and we are championing, and your name has come up several times. So I'm sure you're putting in the work in the right places. So congratulations to you. Also, I want it not to go unsaid, but thank you for all your contributions to the music game. I know it's sometimes not the easiest of things, but congratulations to you for this far, and whatever challenges come, those are it's part of the thing, but we keep on soldiering on and pushing on. So let nothing falter you or take you off course. Endelea hivyo manze, because without you sometimes manze itakuwa ngumu. Tutakulaje vibe bila wewe Wendy?
Capella on this, Choppy got the beat check, yeah.
Trace FM first with the hits. It's a wave. Wendy Kay, Steph Capella playing on your radio. Thank Thank you very much, Wendy. As you can see, we were vibing effortlessly. Unajua, it's a wave. And when you're on the wave, manze, hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. Inabidi tu uende tuna wave mpaka mwisho, manze. So thank you very much for that. My Way Volume 2. How was, tell me the process of putting that together, especially after, releasing your debut project and then following it up with such amazing bodies of work. Tell me about that before we get into MBA.
Oh my goodness, it was such a learning experience. My first album, independent. Ilikuwa tu Trizex on Trizex. I definitely learned a lot that going into my next album, it'll be bigger and better.
Bigger and better. I like that. So when you say next album this year?
No, not this year. Not yet.
Not yet. I like that. So I want you to tell me about the Music Business Academy.
Yes, so Music Business Academy basically is a cohort. It's like an educational space where they empower and teach young African professionals who want to get into the entertainment industry.
Nice.
So they go through like a whole year program, and then now they're paired with different artists from Africa. So but basically we had to work on an album with a certain theme, which was this year the Purple Street. So just celebrating all Africans from all walks of life. Yeah, so it was very interesting.
I can tell from the way you're talking about it. Must have been quite an experience, learning, and then also being from Kenya. When you're from a country also that is known to set like a standard, guys are just like, okay, we're looking at you chini ya maji, but you gotta come through with it. So you've talked about you had a theme, you have your paired with the artists, you're given what you need to do, and then what's the next step? Unaambiwa, okay, Wendy, theme ndio hii. What do you do next?
So basically we were 9 artists in total, and the least number of songs you could do, I think, was like 6 songs, which is when you think about it, it's actually manageable until you're put in the position with very limited time.
Okay.
So I learned a lot from just working with Nigerians. They really work. They really put their craft like very seriously. It was, I think for me, I've changed how I work since I was there.
Okay.
They're very efficient.
It's things that you would want, of course, teach others too, things you would learn, things you can pass on easily. And when you talk about the music and the collaboration, was there like, this is the sound we're trying to, bring forward, or was it like, this is me and this is what I'm trying to, give it to you guys?
Actually, what happened before we even went there as an artist, there was a songwriting camp. So there were different songwriters who came. They listen to the different artists who are to come, then they write a song based on the vibe they feel from the artist.
Nice, I like that.
So once you get there, you listen. If you like it, fine. You are given the freedom of changing up what we wanted to. It was a very beautiful experience.
Wow. Sawa manze, we can't wait to see all that in the documentary also one day, Wendy, when you're making your documentary.
I'm telling you,
all those content you're there for daddy. And before we also still talk about MBA, how is it trying to incorporate this new digital media like TikTok, Instagram, social media, and just trying also to incorporate that in pushing your music and also, bringing more audience to yourself? Tell me how you're, mastering the game, because it's a new kind of game.
Yeah. As a millennial.
Even though tunaanzanga as a millennial.
It has been learning 101 every single
Kila siku ni shule.
Things change every day. So it's been very interesting and exciting. It's like, okay, what can I learn today? What can I not try today?
Okay.
So far I'm on TikTok, as you can see. So guys, mkuja TikTok.
Mukuja follow maze. That's how it should be. And we finally get this amazing track, Different Feeling. MBA for Africa. Before we play this song, there's a lot of Swahili, there's a lot of the new favorite genre of the whole world, Afrobeats, of course, and then amapiano. There's a little bit of flavor into that. So I'm loving the feel of the sound, the feel of the song and the sound of the song. It's one of those ones that when you hear, hakuna venye wezi dance. Unajua ndo kitu mimi nilikuwa lazima. When I heard it a few times, I was like, okay, kuna venye back movements, kidogo shoulders, So congratulations on that. And I also saw the music video. on YouTube, over 100K views. So congratulations on that. Talk to me about the video. How was that shooting that?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Again, Nigerians they're not joking.
Efficient, effective.
There was, I think we went to a set, like a shooting set. It had everything that you could want. From actors, old, young,
props,
everything. So it was very seamless, very organized, very energetic. You guys were just pushing each other.
Ready,
it was very nice.
What other key moments would you say that you have experienced while being out there learning? What are some of, because, going to set and finding, every prop and everything you need at one time, no border guys to be sent from one place to another is such a good thing. What are other key moments that maybe you experienced that you'd like to share?
I think when we went out to a club, there was no Kenyan song that was played. None. I was waiting. I was like, it was only Nigerian music and maybe one or two amapiano songs.
Wow.
So it was very interesting. Like, I've not even heard a lot of this Nigerian songs. I definitely learned something about. We need to really embrace.
We need to do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Will you soon be heading back to Nigeria to continue with the program?
Yes, I will. So we're gonna go and publicize, market the album, and then new artists also get to come from April.
Yes.
So if you're an artist out there and you're very interested in venturing into something like this, look up MBA for Africa on all social media platforms.
MBA for Africa on all social media platforms. Let's play Different Feeling.
See they go, stepping out the room and then we show and we get like
It's a brand new season. Up in the morning I'm singing. So glad who's kinging. It's a different feeling. It's a brand new season. Up in the morning I'm singing. So glad who's kinging, cause he's a different season.
That right there is Wendy Kay, MBA for Africa. That is Different Feeling, playing on Trace FM first with the hits. And thank you very much for bringing that banger here for sure. And we'll be spreading that message for sure. It's a different feeling when you hear that song right there on the radio. So thank you very much. And don't forget, we did tell you thank you too. And don't usikubali wakukua, usikubali comment section, usikubali DM, usikubali. But wakitaka kukufinya kidogo, kukupatia inspiration ya muziki, kubali tu. Unajua, wakitaka kubali tu. But thank you very much. Once again, before we love and leave you, remind guys where they could buy your music, where they could stream your music. Also remind guys about the MBA for Africa for new artists. Just plug and talk to the people.
All right, so guys can follow me on social media platforms at Wendy Kay Music everywhere. You can also follow at MBA for Africa Music. That you don't have to just be an artist. If you want to venture as an A&R, manager, publicist, anything, please go follow them. Yeah.
Nice. I like that. And Wendy did say that album's coming soon. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what she said. Yes. Many albums this year. Yeah. This year, yes, we agreed. Tutaona. I like that. But thank you very much. This has been, of course, Trace FM first with the hits, with Wendy Kay, and we'll definitely be giving you that different feeling. I get it again.